Driving Mt Panorama at any time is special, but for IRWIN Racing's Lee Holdsworth and Craig Baird, doing it at the wheel of a full replica of the 1963 winning Ford Cortina Mark I GT of Bob Jane and Harry Firth was a real eye-opener. Cruising around at the everyday speed limit was enjoyable for the pair, but how about 500 miles of racing?
Well, that thing made it round on one set of tyres. Now we do about 6 or 8 pit stops through the race, so we definitely couldn't do that these days, and also no power steering. And apart from all that, the track wasn't, you know, the safety regulations, all that sort of stuff wasn't around back in those days, back in '63.
It's a far cry to the 650 brake horsepower IRWIN Falcon that Holdsworth and Baird will drive next week.
Well, if you look at it on TV is one thing, here and driving around in a road car is another thing, and then when you get in the race car, it's just, you know, as they say, it's one of the best tracks in the world.
So just what would it be like if Holdsworth and Baird were transported back to 1963? It could be something like this.
Mt Panorama is the most formidable racing circuit in all of Australia, and Lee Holdsworth is one driver ready for the challenge that lies ahead.
Bathurst is such a wonderful place and such a beautiful racetrack, magnificent place to race. So, you know, here in the Ford Cortina, we'd like to, you know, bring it home, hopefully bring home the silverware this year with my young teammate Craig Baird. You know, if we win this race, obviously it's a feather in our cap and would be absolutely splendid.
For Craig Baird, a trip across the Tasman Sea will be all worth it if he wins the big race.
Yes, I have. I've travelled a long way from New Zealand, and you know, this race is certainly one of the most gruelling events on the motorsport calendar for us. But you know, paired up with Leroy in the Cortina, just magnificent. Can't wait for the start of the motor race.
The modern-day heroes of Bathurst will arrive from Tuesday.